has seen it, and the whole world has put him on a microscope. He has been seen. Udom has managed. Even my other colleague is talking about the fact that the other candidate, Mara Kurumana, has been there through ATA and various administration. Yes, he has been through those, but you cannot compare the amount of money that Udom has managed to the amount of money that came out of to Akwa Ibom State at that time. Amount of money that Udom managed at that time, and still has a balance layer which is open to public perusal, is almost more, is so much compared to that of Akwa Ibom State. To that of Akwa Ibom State, it was infinitesimal at the time. So Udom has managed both microscopically and macroscopically. For Akwa Ibom State, it's only been microscopically. I don't think at this point, since God has sent Udom to come to us, we cannot compromise and settle for less. If we can reach out to someone that has an international exposure, that has the ability to attract massive industrialization into Akwa Ibom State and empower our youth that are working there on the streets of our cities without job to be able to gain employment and be the best they can be for themselves. If you look at all these politicians, what do? They build massive houses for themselves. They own 20 buildings. They have hundreds of houses for themselves. But then, what about you guys? Our boys and girls are walking on the street. They are squatting with each other on little rooms. 10 people to a room. 5 people to a room. I don't think that makes sense. Everybody needs to be empowered. And Udom is the only person that can bring that empowerment. GT, please, can I come in? Make a little comment? Can I come in? Hello? Yeah, Peter, go ahead. Yeah, just to add to that, if we're talking about Omano, who works for Abadio, let me clarify something there. If this candidate, Omano, that works for Abadio, will come out to criticize how Abadio wasted money on everything, I don't know how you can give credit to such a candidate that will come to claim that the transformation was his, and at the same time talking about wasting money. I want to let it be known that somebody who has a connection to international level on bringing investment into Akwa Ibom. If anybody will give Akwa credit for everything that's been done, I'm not saying that if you have that and think through the process, to pick somebody that will continue from where he stopped, I don't think anybody will in any way classify Governor Fabio not being a visionary to the state of Akwa Ibom. So, for any other candidate out there that can compare himself to Governor Fabio, I want him to come point by point and tell me what he has done for these years that he's been in the government. A government civil servant, a government all his life, to accumulate such a wealth. I want anybody to go and tell me how a civil servant from parent secretary to what? Show me a parent secretary. How much salary is a parent secretary doing? How much salary is, chief of our budget making? For him to accumulate such wealth, and now he wants to be a governor of our Akwa. Where God save Akwa Ibom? Where will our money go to? If the parent secretary can accumulate billions of naira, and now I'm talking about the richest man in Akwa Ibom, please, Akwa Ibom is blessed with better sons. Udom Fabio is simply right for Akwa Ibom. Thank you. Thank you. Can I come in to make a little comment? This Marshall.
Hello?
Yeah, this is Marshall GT. Can I come in to make a little comment, please?
You have a call? You have a call there?
No, I want to make some comments.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. This is Marshall Anako in Phoenix, Arizona. I just want to comment a little bit more on our brother Umana Konomana. And let me just tell the audience here, if none of you have known it, he is
a family friend. My uncle rediscovered Omana Konumana. In short, he is his godfather. He was teaching at School of Basic Studies in Akampa, in now Cross River State, and my uncle brought him to Cross River State to be the new Cross River State, Akwa Ibom State, then to be a part of his budget. My uncle was a budget director. Omana stayed there, and my uncle promoted him. He's a good guy, but here's what happened. Here is what happened. Now, Omana Konumana, with all the time that he has been in the system, the thing we need to ask ourselves is not what was in the past, but what is it now? What has happened all this time? Why couldn't Omana Konumana do a lot of things for Akwa Ibom State in terms of vision, in terms of bringing in investment or advising the governor? But let's look at this man, our own Emmanuel Udum. He is the Nyerere of Akwa Ibom State. If you heard of Julius Nyerere, the Nyerere of Akwa Ibom State, just like Elijah said and Peter said, he is not coming in for money. He already had the money before he came in. Let us examine people how was your wealth created? Let us examine people like that before we start voting for them. If your wealth was created under the backs of the people and the taxes of my grandmother in the village, that is not good. Let us be very, very, very careful in who we put in office today. And this is our new time. Let's get somebody fresh. And there is no other person than Udum Emmanuel. Thank you.
I'm Doctor and Mr. Marshall. I must disagree with you people. I'm not saying that Udum Emmanuel is not a good candidate for 2015 to represent Akwa Ibom State. But I must have to say that okay, let me ask you a question. When did Udum Emmanuel get into power? When? Hello, are you there?
Well, yes, let me answer that question. I can tell you that Udum has already been in the background of the Nigerian civil, or I would say political system for so many years. And it's just that he's been in the background. How has he been in the background? Number one, there is no financial transaction that is done by the Nigerian government that Udum has not been part of. Udum Emmanuel has sat on the boards of 10 different boards of 10 different companies, 10 different corporations worldwide that make key decisions that affect those nations. I'm talking about developed world. I'm not just talking about Africa as a whole. And so when you take a candidate like that and compare to Omana Konumana, on a personal level, Omana Konumana is a good man. But as a candidate, Udum is an excellent candidate. Udum is not a good candidate. Udum is an excellent candidate. There is a difference between good and great. Udum is a great candidate.
Okay, Doctor, thank you. Now we are talking about a man who has experience. Now, Okonwoma has already been into power. He knows the nooks and crannies.
Hold on, Mr. Gabriel. Mind you, we're not here to criticize, okay? We're just here to analyze.
Yes.
So just be careful. Okay?
Well, I understand. We are talking about a man who has experience. Now, there was a comment where Dr. made, please let me come in here.
Okay.
And Mr. James, I must commend you for talking about Okonumana, and also comment on the speech that's been delivered by the Dr. Marshall. Dr. Elijah, sorry. I want to speak more because I had one point from Dr. Elijah saying that
Umana does not come into the government, does not want to become a governor of a kind of state because of monetary issues. He's coming to make sure that the exact politics in the community state is being uplifted. And now we want to talk about because some people, I want to clear this out from the beginning, that some people had in mind that Umana, Emmanuel have not made a grassroots policy. And I want to tell you that every human being is a politician. As long as we are being on the position, I know that blood is in him, as long as he is a Edomite. And I want to also comment on Marshall for speaking much more on the Udom. To me, I want to tell the whole world, the entire world, and the Edomite that Udom is right. And is the right governor come 2010.
Thank you so much. Before we round up this program, I would want us to summarize it. I don't know if we have a call over there. I don't know, the calls can come in now. If we have a call, the calls can come in. But if we don't have any calls, we're going to round it up with this thing from James. Very brief.
Okay, thank you. I want to round it up by making one comment. I am not saying that all of these candidates are not right. Now we will know by immediately we have the primary done. When the primary is being declared and we know the winner of the primary, then we will know who is the right governor. And I must give kudos to all of you over there, Dr. Elijah and Marshall. I know you've spoken well, but I must speak it, and I will continue to speak concerning Okon Umana. That Okon Umana is also right because he has the experience. He has been in this government for so long. I want to say that Okon Umana is also right. Thank you.
Well, if I may respond before, just respond to the gentleman. Thank you so much. I want you to know that this is true democracy. And but then I just want to correct you on one point. Udom is the only person that is right in this whole thing. Omara Kurumana is a candidate. We haven't said he is right yet. I don't think in Akwa Ibom State you'll find any billboard that says that Umana is right. But if you look around in every billboard, every signboard in Akwa Ibom State, every banner, every landlord, whoever it is that is talking about Udom, you always hear that Udom is right. And in the United States, Canada, Europe, we are saying that Udom is simply right. And so I think only one candidate is right here. I just wanted to correct that impression.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you for joining us. Before we wrap it up, I would like to get some calls over there if there are actually any. I'd like to get the calls, the comments from whoever wants to join us here. Before we wrap it up, I'm going to say this. Mr. Kanine said, Mr. Dome is a born politician. He has it right inside him. And